Welcome team. In this video, I'm going to explain how to create a server in AWS, which is particularly useful for replicating the same setup our customer have. For instance, if customer is running automation with JC, JC is an advanced component, Jira as connector. Like similarly, we have other components in like Ansible or run a query in new Acrylic. So these are very advanced component of the automation. For doing the testing of these advanced kind of component, so if customer using any of these and they encounter any issues, it's a good idea to set a whole pipeline at our side. By setting up our own test environment, we can better guide customer through issues, since we will have the first hand experience with the test pipeline. This is not only enhance our support capabilities but also create a positive impression on the customer. Additionally, it serve as a valuable learning opportunity for our team. So I took an example of JC, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a server, I will install the JC, and I will run an automation. So in similar way, if any tickets comes with any advanced component and customer facing a problem, if there is a possibility to create a AWS server and we can create a test pipeline, we can do that. So for achieving this whole use case, we need to create a server in AWS. I actually created a free tier account, and it's a free and most like EC2 kind of. EC2 is a virtual machine, we can say remote server. So yeah, so we can create a server in people those don't know about the AWS and like they have basic knowledges. So I will advise that do not go deeper into this because it's altogether a separate skills. But like for creating an instance, it's you don't need to worry or you don't need to scare. It's a very easy process. So maybe you can just follow my video, or like in YouTube also there are a lot of video to creating a server. So let's say I am giving the server name of JC, and I'm using OS according to. So Amazon Linux is my favorite OS, but you can choose according to your choice. And so I'm using, there are a lot of instance type. So it's a T2 micro because we don't need to do perform a high calculation and all. We just wanted to set up. So it's a free tier also. And so this is a keep loop here. This is we need to create, because if we wanted to access a server, we need a username password kind of thing. So you can create a new. I have already created previously OG, so OG name, keep here with the OG name. And this is a create security group. Group, it's kind of firewall. So once the server is created, what kind of traffic we wanted to allow in our server. So I want to access a server via SSH, via secure cell, then I'm going to give a allow access. And I'm also giving a HTTP and HTTPS traffic should be allowed inside my server. So this is, and apart from that there's nothing. You can just click on launch button, it will just launch in less than a minute. So it's actually running. And so yeah, we will follow this guide. I have created this guide, and this is all the things is. So first we are going to create a server, then we will going to create a security group, then we will check the installation, what kind of installation we are. So this is downloading the JC. In once the server is created, we will follow the document of how to install JC. So these are the repository. Once the server is created in the Linux, there are different type of flavors inside the Linux, like we used to say distribution. Once we log in it, the server is running now. I'll connect this server. And so I am as a now as a root user. So for me, running all the commands, it will be easy. It will not throw a permission kind of error. So first we will check what kind of. So I'm using Fedora, so distribution. So Fedora, CentOS, these are actually a similar kind of distribution. So for there is a command. So these actually distribution, Linux distribution, these support same kind of command. So for installing the JC, I have opened. These are the binaries available. So for the JSM, I am click on. So these are the binary type. Actually, Fedora, CentOS, they support RPM type of binary type. So first we need to install this binary. So I have written the steps. So we can use wget is the command if you wanted to install something inside the Linux from the internet. So I'm going to. So this is installed now, and now we have to install the JC post downloading it. So it's installed now. Our next step is like once the download is done, we will see the configuration file. As you can see, this is a service file. Inside the service file, the configuration file is written. So this is the configuration file. Whatever we are going to mention into the this configuration file, JC is going to react on the that on that basis. So this is the configuration file. We'll go into this. I have already created a test automation in. So I'm just going to copy the API key, but you can always use a new edge connector. So this is a same thing. You can copy the API key, and this is the action I have created actually. Inside this, the action is like run test script. So I will copy the API key, and I want whenever this automation is run, it will run this particular action. So this action is will going to create inside the configuration file. So first, so API key, it will do kind of handshaking kind of thing. So we will create a new script, and we want whenever the automation is run, it will run the new script. So it's a hello script, and this is we are going to use the action we have created inside the automation. So action name is run test script. So yeah, as you can see, our automation will run this action, and inside this action we are going to run a hello.py. Once the script is done, we can see output inside the output.txt. So now we are going to go into the home JSM JC. This is the same path I am following, is written into the jec.config.json. So inside that, only one script is there. So we are going to create a one hello.py script. Yeah. So it's a Python script. So for running the Python, we need to install the Python into the script. So I am using as a super I logged in as a super user. So I am not going to use a sudo command. So since it's a Linux, and the Fedora version, so yum is like a package manager command. So it's install a Python. So check if the Python is installed now. So we have to use a Python version. So Python is installed now. So we have created a new script. Now it's our turn. We have already installed the JC. Now it's turn to run the JC. So for running the JC, we will use a system.ctl, and same thing, it's written into the documentation as well into. So yeah, so these are the commands. Since we are using cell on Linux, so these are the command, and if someone are using rehl based distribution Windows, there are separate command for those. So I have started the JC, but I wanted to check whether it's running or not, because so I can use a status command. So in a status, it's showing active. So the JC is active now. So now everything is just set up. API key is replaced. Now we are going to run an automation. Currently, you can see inside the JC script and the config folder is there. But into the into the configuration file, we have seen that there is a output.txt. When we are going to run an automation, it will automatically create a output folder. So Python script is going to print us like hello world a4j to jc. So I am into the automation now, and it's a manual automation. I am going to run a automation. So the automation is executed. uh, let's see if the output folder is created or not. See, output folder is created, and cat. So yeah, so this is just an example of one of the advanced component where we are using JC as an advanced component. And but the whole purpose of this creating is, this is not a demo about JEC, but it's a demo about creating a AWS servers and how we can utilize in with doing the setups with other components. Similarly, we can create a we can create a server and utilize for other integration as well, like for the AWS CloudWatch, Amazon SSM, where with the help of automation we can run a SSM component action of AWS. So yeah, this is all about this video. Hope you like this video, and if you have any problem with this, you can reach out to me. But it's very helpful for doing the things in our environment, and on the basis of that we are responding to the customers, and we will be confident if while responding to the customer. Thank you so much. Bye bye, have a nice day.